Alright, guys. Today I'd like to talk about England. Unfortunately, England lost the game today, but I'll blame on Gareth Southgate. That's what I'll blame on because his tactic was purely wrong. It was really like he got his tactic wrong today. And if you look at it, bringing the penalties takers on that time, extra time, 3 minutes at the end of extra time, that's just ridiculous. Like you can't. They didn't even touch the ball. They didn't even get a chance to touch the ball, and you bringing them on. Like why? What's the reason for that, man? Why would you bring on a player that didn't even touch like to take a penalty? The only touch was to take a penalty. He didn't even warm. This player didn't even get a chance to warm up. Nothing. Or straight away they went to take a penalty. Some of them had one. Rashford had one touch and Sancho had nothing. For me, England, what Gareth Southgate should have done, he should have started with Sancho. Like, started the game with Sancho instead of Trippier. Because Trippier is a defensive midfielder. You need attackers. You need attackers. Because them Italian, they're only scared of attacking players. Look at the foul they done to Saka. Because these old guys can't run. They cannot run. They can't. These players, they can only head the ball in defense. But when you pace them out, they can't keep up. So that's what Gareth should have done. You know what I mean? Oh, cool. You start if instead of you wanted to bring on Saka, it's cool. If he was gonna start Saka, yeah, start him off because I know Saka as well. He can hold play. He can hold down the Italian players, yeah, for not attacking. He can hold them to just stay in their area. You know what I mean? So and then when you get eyes off him, like when you're not paying attention to him, yeah, he could just run and then he can suddenly run and then set up or cross the and send a cross for someone to in the box for someone to score. But if I was gonna to start a team, I would have started with Sancho and then on probably I'll start with Kane, but second half I'll take him off because Kane can't run. He hasn't got that pace like Rashford. I'll pull Rashford second half. No, I wouldn't wait until extra time to put him 60th minute. Rashford is on. You know what I mean? Like if Saka didn't start, at least yeah, if you're not gonna start. No, if you're not gonna start Saka or Sancho, yeah, if you're not gonna start them, at least if the way you bring, I know you bring Sancho today, but at least start him on 50th minute because I know the guy's got pace. The guy would have scared him off. That's what Italian is scared of. Young players with pace. Do you know what I mean? So I would have started him off. And another thing he got it wrong. How can he late in the last minute? Yeah, how can he late? You bring on Henderson. Why would you bring another defender? Like, what can Henderson do? He's a defender. Today we needed an attacker. Obviously, if I was you, you took off Rice. Yeah. If you're not gonna pull for me, you should have pulled Foden because Foden, yeah, he's fast. He can make them quick passes as well. That's Foden. Is good for me. I have Foden instead of Grealish because Grealish he holds on too long with the ball and sometimes he can't defend. You know, so Foden for me, like, and the last game Foden played wasn't disappointing and Grealish. Yeah, I know everybody keep calling for Grealish. He's a great player, but for me, he should have started the game. I'm sorry, he should have. He had a great game against Germany, but semi-final, he didn't play well. Quarter-final, he didn't play well. You know what I mean? So me personally, all I could say that Gareth Southgate got it all wrong. He got it all wrong. These players should have come on long time. 50th minute, Sancho should have come on. Yeah. And then 60th minute, Rashford should have come on for for Kane. Yeah, and then Foden for Rice, but he didn't do it. That's why England lost. That's cost England the game. It cost us. You know, all of them were laughing. I had to go Wembley. You know, I was supporting them and everything. Come back on the way. I was in Leicester Square. All I see people, Italian fans, were just laughing. It's coming to Rome. It's coming to Rome. Like, do you know what I mean? Now, when are you gonna? You wouldn't get that opportunity again. You have to wait. We don't know how long you're gonna have to wait. But all it is, you gotta change. You gotta learn. Gaff needs to learn from it. I know you used to be a defender. You want to defend too much. You need to learn from it. You're a defender. You love defending, but you need to learn. You can't blame these players for missing a penalty. You can't blame on Saka. Saka's 19. No, it's not about the age really. But Saka never taken a penalty before. Obviously, Rashford has been taking penalties, yeah, but he didn't touch the ball. He just came on. Yeah, he didn't get a chance to warm up or anything like that. Nothing like that. Both of them, him and Sancho. All they did is just go and take a penalty and then they miss. Obviously, Rashford, he almost got it on target, but he hit the post. And then Sancho, he went straight to the keeper and Saka. But if this player had a chance to start early, it would have been different. And then, that like my conclusion, this team, all he had to do is start off with Sancho, Rashford come on probably second half, but not too late, and then Foden come on for second half. But I wouldn't have kept Sterling because Sterling has been terrific this tournament, and Sterling can dribble. He can dribble past them Italians. So he's good at dribbling. So he can beat players. So we should have kept him on. You know what I mean? I'm not. You know, I know what I'm talking about. Another thing, England players got racially abused. Do you imagine? England players got racially abused after this wonderful tournament. They get racially abused. What kind of ungrateful people are they, man? What kind of people are these people, man? For England never been in a final, even like since 1966. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? If it weren't for these players, yeah, England wouldn't even made it. If their whole team, they didn't have no that diversity on that team, England probably would not make it to this final. I'm sure England, you know, they have great players, but if it was just let me say, if it was just like the native in the team, England would not probably make it to the final. But these people acting like these players, they don't deserve to be in the team. These black players don't deserve to be in the course. They deserve to be in the team. Yeah, they're acting like they don't belong there. These players, they sacrifice their life to be to play for this team. Look at Sterling. He was running like an animal. Like, not even say, I'm sorry to say that, but the way Sterling was running, he could have had a heart attack on that pitch. But because he's young, yeah, he's young, so that's why he was right. But for any England player to get racially abused, that's not good. That's a disgrace. You know what I mean? And then when we talk about when before the game, when we start kneeling, it becomes a problem. Like the government, like the top people, sorry to say that, top people in the position, yeah, they're saying they didn't even back people kneeling before the game. They didn't even back it. Some people in the government they didn't even back that. And how can and I will blame them top people in the position, then them top people in ranking position. I will blame them. Yeah, I also blame them for not taking racism seriously. I will blame them. I'm sorry to say that. You know, People still have that old mentality. Them people, they still got that old mentality where, people like black people ain't allowed to be in the national team, or they still got that old mentality. Black people can't support England or can't go to the England stadium. These people, some of them, they're raised up here, they're born up here. They were born there and everything, all sorts. So why can they not represent their country? Think about it, man. You have these players that are born up here, raised up here, and you telling them they can't represent their country. Why the fuck is what's wrong with your head? Come on. Stupid, man. Stupid. It's stupidity. Come on. You can't tell these players, oh, because the color of their skin and you're trying to judge them. You can't do that. You know what I mean? We're living in a 21st century, man. Look. When you go on the street, it's like every time you go on the street, there's different type of color. There's different color you see. Like there's different races and on the street. Every time they go on the street, so what Garfield is trying to do, he's trying to reflect that to the team. I know there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of work to be done. I'm sure of that. There is a lot of work to be done, but that doesn't mean that these players have to go through these abuses. It doesn't make sense. For me, I'm actually disappointed. I'm disappointed because next year we're gonna have a tournament. Next year is the World Cup, so I don't know how we're gonna do. I don't know how we're gonna do because he ain't coming home with this behavior. He ain't coming home. He ain't coming home. Seriously. But anyway, but I think that this tournament has been wonderful because, like I said, the whole country was happy. The whole country was united. So this tournament has been, to me, it kept us busy. It kept us entertained, and then for them at the end of the tournament, for them to go all the way to the final, that England never been to the final since '66. And this is what they get in the return. It's sad. Absolutely sad. You know, it's sad. But anyway, I'll keep you posted. And I think all these players they deserve something for an award. All of them, they deserve it. Not no 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 coming out second in this European. They deserve. For me, I believe that they deserve to win it. But it's just that some wrong decisions was made as well from the manager. He got everything right, but at the end he got it wrong. But anyway, keep up. I'm not gonna talk too much. Alright, bye. Anyway, it's Rocky Rocks and I'm out.